What's going on, Alpha Shooters? Great to see you again. I got something really cool in the mail today from Accsoon. Thank you guys for sending this over. This is the Accsoon CoMo wireless intercom system with a massive 1312 feet range. My buddy Tang and I even tested it beyond that and it holds up well. But why would you need a set like this? I'll explain in just a second, but first let's take a closer look at the setup itself. First, the CoMo comes in this fancy fabric box. Inside, each headset has its own pouch, which is a really nice touch. You also get 6 rechargeable batteries and they're quick to charge in under 2 hours with a 5-slot charger, and each battery gives you up to 10 hours of runtime. And if you run out of juice, just swap them out. In the box, besides the user manual, you also get an extra mic foams and ear pads, which is always handy. I've got the 3 headset set here, but you can connect up to 9 users in total, which is perfect for larger crews. And in all of the sets, there's always gonna be one host headset and the rest are the remotes. The headphones are pretty comfy. You know, not the lightest I've used, but definitely well padded with soft ear cups, which seems to be made out of high quality materials. The total weight with the battery is just over 9 ounces. And you know, it felt a little bit weird at the beginning to have this little cube here on the side, but you do get used to it pretty quickly. And actually that's also where the battery sits, so it makes the headphones way more balanced. They just, you know, they don't slide off on one side or anything. Nevertheless, these headphones are super adjustable, so it's easy to get the right fit. One side has a small antenna for that long range, and a mic you can flip up to mute and just put it down to speak again, and that's really super convenient if you're working in a team. And yes, you can also switch between the left and the right ears. Controls are simple and functional. So you have that on-off switch, as well as dual mic ENC button, and ENC stands for Environment Noise Cancellation, which basically is a system that detects the ambient sound and reduces it, leaving, you know, speech much more clearer and more comprehensible. You also get a volume up and down button, as well as pair button and a USB-C port. Generally, the sound is clear and definitely can be turned up loud if you find yourself in a concert or other noisy environment. And the ENC as well as the flip to mute are really useful features to further improve the communication. And for the best sound quality, I found that it's really good that you keep the mic, you know, pretty close to your mouth, unless you're like a heavy breather or something like that. Of course, 2 people can speak at the same time, like you would, you know, normally on the phone, so no awkward walkie-talkie waiting there. So if there's one thing I'd tweak, it's the volume of the voice commands and beeps. For example, noise cancelling on or power on. They're really loud for my taste and they are not adjustable. I wish they would sync with the volume you set on the headset, but you know, that's a minor thing. Now, not everyone needs a system like this, but if you are in a film crew, doing weddings with another photographer or videographer or both, you do commercial work, etc., I think it's definitely worth the investment, as it could make life not just so much easier, but it also allows you to be a lot more professional, making less mistakes and being way more efficient. And personally, I love to shoot cars, and in one of our recent shoots we used the car's phone system to communicate between the cars. And to get the shot, I was like literally hanging out of the chase car window with a gimbal, and you know, with my hands filming the other car. And as I was instructing my driver, he could not hear half of what I was saying. And this kind of system would definitely solve that instantly. And so the price-wise, Accsoon has made this pretty competitive. A 3 headset set costs $7.99 USD, while the 9 headset version is $17.99. Which is a solid deal compared to other brands, which sometimes can go way into thousands. And it is a pretty competitive market, I must admit, with lots of options out there. But if you are looking at the cheaper alternatives, really pay attention to the specs, because they might lack key features like, for example, noise cancellation or two-way talk. So what do you guys think? Could this wireless intercom system make your workflow easier? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Overall, the Accsoon CoMo delivers on its promises, especially for larger crews or tricky shooting setups. I am happy with it and can't wait to use it on my next car shoot. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep on creating.